Hi guys, Arthur here from Homeowner DIY. So I'm going to shoot a quick video for you guys about how to do a stucco patch job. So when I'm doing this roof here, I haven't finished it yet, but there's a hole in the side of the house. So this house is all stucco. You would want to make sure that you plug up anything to keep rodents, water, just anything out. Alright, so this is our hole. There was a flashing here. You see the chicken wire. So what we have here is the wood. We have tar paper. This is what they used to use. Now we use building wrap like Tyvek. You have chicken wire, and then you have the stucco. This is, it looks like a strap for something. I'm not sure what it is, but what I'm gonna do here is I have a tiny bit of insect mesh left. So we're gonna fill this all in. And then we're gonna start to patch this, and then I will do down here as well. So what we're gonna do now is look at material and tools. All right, so this is our material. So this is our stucco patch. This is a powder. You mix it up yourself. It says that you can tool it to match the finish of anything, but I've never been successful. I have a staple gun, and this is an aluminum wire screen. I don't think it matters if it's aluminum or vinyl. It just needs to be something strong enough to bridge the gap. And then I have a putty knife as well. So what I'm gonna do now is I'll put the screen in here, and then once the screen is in, I will mix up the stucco patch, and then we'll start to fill this in. So guys, once again, this is like anything else where you need to do multiple passes. It's not gonna be put one big glob of it and you're done. So do multiple passes and just keep slowly building it up until you are nice and flush with all of this. All right, so that's what it looks like with our mesh put into it. I actually wound up using a couple screws because this is so uneven. It's all over the place. It makes it tough, but mesh is down here, mesh is all here. So what I'm gonna do now is I have our powder, and I'm gonna start to mix it. And then I'm going to just start to put it in by hand. All right, so we have our patch now all mixed up right there. Guys, like anything else, it's better to use less water and just add it if you need to. So all you're going to do is just put in a bit at a time, and I even went too heavy initially there. But this is what I mean, that how this stuff, it really needs something to sit up against. It needs to rest on something. And really the screen should be, it should be a little bit tighter on, but this is just, it's a tough area to work in. So all right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the rest of my patch. I'll focus on down here, and then once it's dry, we'll come back and then we'll do another pass. Okay, so this is our second. So even here, the mesh is too loose, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm hoping I can just keep adding the patch onto it until it's nice and solid. But what I'll do now is I will do the next however many coats until we're just about done, and then we'll come back. All right, so here we are for our fourth pass. and you just keep building it up. But make sure as you're putting it on, make sure that you're really trying to get any air out of it, so you have a nice tight adhesion to the mesh. And then all you're really doing is you're just adding one layer on top of another until you bridge it out nicely. Now this stuff says that you can tool it to match. I don't see how you're going to do it, but I mean, for something simple and to the point, it works. Alright, well, you guys get the idea anyway. So this is my 4th pass. Anything like this here, I mean, just add a little bit to it and then just keep smoothing it out. And once you're all done, you can go ahead and paint it. I'm not going to paint it because where we are, this will never be seen. I just did this really to show you guys a quick and simple solution to this problem. Alright guys, simple enough, right? So I think the single biggest thing about when you're doing a stucco patch is you need to have a base. So if you're spanning something bigger, maybe you might want to go to like a chicken wire and then use the insect mesh maybe over top of that, just so you have something to grab onto. I think something like plywood or anything like that will be too smooth, and this patch won't, it really won't adhere. So guys, it took me 4 passes to do this. There was enough stuff inside that it wasn't too bad to scab over. The time to do this job for all 4 passes was probably about 90 minutes. The material cost, so the bucket of the stucco patch, I think I've had it for well, it says on the top 2019, so I bought it for, I don't know, $20-25. This isn't the first hole that I've patched with it. It seems to work fairly well. It's just something that you need to keep an eye on to see if there's any cracks or anything that develops over time. Guys, I think once you paint it, really it's not going to be visible. Try to get it as close as you can to the texture, but I don't think there's anything that you can really do with this stuff to get it to really match. I mean, if you're looking for it, you're probably going to see it, but it definitely beats a big gaping hole in the side of the house. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is just a quick video from another project I'm working on right now. Guys, please hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next project.